Let's get more on Munger's legacy now and what his passing means for Berkshire shareholders with two longtime CNBC voices who are also veteran Berkshire shareholders and knew Charlie personally. Joining me now, Bill Stone is Chief Investment Officer at the Glenview Trust Company, and Bill Smead is Chief Investment Officer at Smead Capital Management. So I have to come up with something other than Bill S. To talk to each one of you, and really appreciate you both joining us today. Bill Stone, what are your thoughts?
Well, obviously, it's sad, and I will certainly, as I go to the meeting again next year, miss his wit. And I think even more maybe is his candor. I always think of the difference is, you know, you really always knew where Charlie stood on things, and obviously brilliant mind as well, because just, blathering out something is not great, but he certainly knew what he was talking about. Whereas, with Warren, you have to listen a little closer because he's usually going to wrap it into a story or a much nicer kind of analogy to take the edge off a little bit. But I kind of enjoyed the little more edgy part that certainly made it fun.
Didn't we all? Any concerns, Bill Stone, about being a Berkshire shareholder with this passing?
No, obviously it's a loss when you lose, one of the two greatest investors of probably all time. That's not a good thing. I think the thing that is a consolation is maybe two parts. One is, Buffett even says he kind of now has worked with Charlie for so long that he would know what he was going to say probably before he said it. And you still have Buffett. And lastly, it obviously points that eventually that's going to happen again. But I think, the firm has changed. It is what Buffett has said, which it's built to last. They've already turned the small amount of money into a very large company, and you don't need the two greatest investors of all time to run it anymore. I'd like it again, but it's kind of, maybe this is stealing a Munger thing. You can't be too greedy, right? You can't expect to duplicate that again.
Bill Smead, what would you add?
Well, Charlie and Warren have been the greatest investment teachers of all time, and we hate to lose Charlie because the difference between Charlie and Warren, they're both incredibly witty, but Charlie doesn't care who he offends in the process of laying out his logic. And that political uncorrectness of Charlie was very valuable. He was the Solomon of the business world for the last 40 years. And Warren knew it. Warren is a brilliant guy, but he likes to be liked. And so, when climate change comes up, Charlie would say, well, why don't we build a seawall? And nobody else thought of that. Nobody brought it up. And, of course, it's way less expensive than what we're doing. But anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah, no, he had this, and again, it kind of comes from the confidence of his deep learning and his experience. He doesn't just say these things as in an uninformed way. He says it kind of pulling on all of these different sources that most people aren't taking the time to read or look at.
Yeah, he's a scientist. He was a scientist, a mathematician, an architect, and a Harvard-trained lawyer.
Yeah.
So I'd use the example at the end of 21. He said, this is the biggest financial euphoria episode in my career, which we now know is 75 years, because the totality of it. Well, as a Harvard-trained lawyer, you got to unpack that word totality. And the way we like to look at it is those 1% interest rates created the tulip mania in stuff like crypto, which you know how much he hated crypto, and then memes. And we just saw Dom was talking about memes today. That's still going. We're still in the mania, combined with the South Seas bubble, which was a massive growth stock bubble, both of which came out of massive federal government monetized debt. And guess what? That's where we are.